So I heard a lot of negative stuff about this Citristrip. I'm not sure if it was about the paint-on kind or the spray, but I want to show you how I use the spray and why I like it. This is a table leg that would be a paint to sand with the curves and the crevices. So just grab a little the Citristrip. They say to put it on heavy, so I put it on heavy. And now we stare at our crepe myrtles and wait for an hour or two. Okay, so the next step after letting this soak for a couple of hours would be to start scraping or brushing. I use one of these for things with lots of corners. However, that does not work very well. Here's what does. A good old degreaser. I love Super Clean, thanks to my friend over at Project Farm. You put this right on top of the citrus stripper. It immediately starts to dissolve it and weaken it. And then you just take your brush. See if I can do this with one hand. And you will see it actually works the way it's supposed to. Now, I don't know how I would have gotten in there with a putty knife or a scraper. So the brush makes sense anyway. And get in these cracks. This is just a quick demo, obviously. Take a little bit more time when you're not trying to film something. The brush gets in the cracks. Then I just get some crusty old rag, wipe it out as clean as I can. Might have to come back and go through these cracks, but I'm pretty sure that this is how the citrus stripper is supposed to work. The magical ingredient, I guess, is the degreaser. So we know that Citristrip is tough to clean. I think you're supposed to use mineral spirits. But if you've been mixing it with a nice degreaser like we just did, this is what you get. Basically, you're combining Citristrip with a badass degreaser, and it works.